Hey guys, and welcome to another. Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Tutorial Grid Live. It is Friday, and we're gonna do some awesome stuff. So last night we were working on the feature film Black Mariachi again, and we basically did a bunch of cool lighting effects and stuff. And today I went ahead and started masking our character, so hopefully we don't have to do any more masking, or if we do, it's just going to be very, very minimal. So, but first, why don't you go ahead and click that little subscribe button on your YouTube panel and subscribe to us. Also check us out at facebook.com/avidproductions479. Give us a like there. Tell us what you think. Also, check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/tutorialgrid. Check us out on our website, avidproduction479.com. Also, this is in part by The Black Mariachi by Guantanamera Films by J.M. Williams. Also, SiteGround for all your website hosting needs. They've got WordPress and Joomla and all sorts of fun stuff. Pricing starting at $3.99. So make sure to go check them out. I urge you to do it because they have awesome web hosting. Cool. Okay, so what I did today for everybody's viewing pleasure is I started roto brushing again because I know that takes way too long. It takes a ton of time. So I went ahead and did that. So we don't have to do it. That is a yay in my book. Because a lot of the times this stuff just takes too long. So hopefully we'll be able to get this stuff rolling pretty quickly. And it looks like I've frozen those frames there. So basically today what we're working with, I'm going to let this go ahead and refresh. Okay, here we go. So what we did yesterday, let's explain, or the last tutorial, last live stream. So what we did is we created a bunch of different electrical lighting. So we've got a bunch of little lightning bolts or electrical streams going around our pyramid here. So we've got a mask here, we've got a mask here, and then we have stuff going around. We've also got some cool environmental lighting. So we've got lighting down here that flickers on and off, and it looks really good. Now, the next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to more than likely make just a basic mask, and we're going to mask all this stuff out that's on top of here. So basically we're going to mask out this whole scene. So that way it will allow us to light up our background just so we can make it look as if there's something being lit up here from behind, because we want it to look very illuminated. And we're also going to add some light wrap so it looks as if the light is bouncing off the ceiling of the cave wall. And we'll also add a bunch of light in the background. Well, actually we probably won't add any light in the background, maybe a smidgen, but yeah. And we'll also add the bigot light up here. So what we've got is we've got our cave, and we've got it looking good. So now we're going to check out our roto brush. So if we turn this off, technically, yeah, we've got our roto. So we've got our dude completely singled out, which is freaking awesome. I'm so glad that we were able to do that. But one thing that I do have on here is I guess this is my fault, but I duplicated this layer, and then I changed a bunch of stuff, and then I duplicated it again and again and again, and then rotoed out a bunch of stuff. So I'm basically going to turn this on. This is going to get my complete background layer, and I'm going to go ahead and delete my masks off of my background here, because technically I don't need it, because technically I'm not masking anything out. Except for this guy right here, which I have frozen in complete time. So, but since I've already rotoed our dude out, what I'm going to do is, just so this doesn't take forever to composite and start working, because as you can see, each frame is going to take just absolutely forever to work with. I'm going to go ahead and single out this layer right here. Oh my gosh, where is my solo tool? Solo. Wait, is there a solo tool on this? I can't remember. Pretty much just want to hide everything. Well, anyway, I'm just going to do that. Turn that down. All right, everything's off except those two layers right there. Turn that off. Turn this on, and I'm going to create a ping sequence for this. And I see I got 2 watchers. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you are going to enjoy it as much as I enjoy making them. All right, so I've got the guy, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my effects off because I want them to be completely flat other than my roto here. I'm going to go File, Export, Add to render queue, Lossless, go Format AVI to PNG sequence, RGB plus alpha, millions to trillions. Make sure I have no compression. Hit OK. Take this, and I'm going to bring this down. Where's my thingy? Black. And VFX. And we'll call this Pyramid Scene. Pyramid Scene 2. And here, save. Okay, I've saved that over on my right hand corner over here. And we'll just hit render. And hopefully we don't get any funny sheep noises. And this should render pretty fast because we've baked our entire animation through this. So it should render very fast. So, but for now, I just see we have 1 watcher. If you have any questions, just let me know. And we can answer them because we're pretty much just waiting for this point to kind of go. Clap, 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 clap. And we're rendering all the stuff. Rendering lots of stuff. Oh, render, render, render. Yeah, that's the chicken song. Clap, 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 clap. Yep, still rendering. It takes just a bit to get this thing rendered out. But the fortunate thing, we've got a very good looking stick here. Very clean looking stick. So how's your Friday going, watcher? I know you're there. Say hi. Say hi in our little chat bubble here. I'm going to say hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Be my friend. This is the awesome thing about waiting for renders, especially when live streaming. Renders. Render, 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 render. Well, that's a fun thing. The red screen of death in Premiere. Those are always fun. Not really, because they make you relink all of your compositions, and then you can never find them again, and then all hell breaks loose, and then the world ends, and then you're stuck alone in purgatory, talking to your dog, because that's the only friend you have. Doing the chicken dance, doing the chicken dance. A lot of chicken dance. This is one of those points where I wish I had a camera on my computer that would back face me and you could see me doing the chicken dance while we're waiting for the render. That'd be a good thing, right? Yeah, that'd be alright. Alright, a little more than halfway through. Come on. Come on now, you can do it. We've got like 10 minutes of rendering. Let's go. Elapsed time, 3 minutes, 48 seconds. 2 minutes left. What should we do for 2 minutes? I'm by myself. For all you guys that are watching this later, post live stream, hi. Make sure to leave comments below. I also have a fun button that you can click. It's called the fan funding button. That if you enjoy our streams or enjoy the content that we produce or that I produce, it would be great if you could leave us a tip. I mean, we're going to do it anyway, whether you like it or not. And if you enjoy it, help us out. If not, thanks for watching. All right, 1 more minute, and then I can stop talking about random things. Maybe. I don't know. I'm probably still going to talk a lot about random things. So just fair warning. Lots and lots of talk about random things is going to happen. I'm talking a lot. Oh, come on. Let's go. 1 more minute. Come on. You're so close. And we're done, right? And we're done. And we're done. Awesome. Cool. All right. Now let's go into project, file, import, file. And we're going to find this VFX stock, pyramid scene 2. This folder, and here's our second pyramid scene right there. And import that. And I'm going to find where I left off here, comp 39. And I'm going to bring this on top of this one layer. And I'm going to turn this one off because I no longer need it. Thank God I don't need it. I don't know if that has roto on it. No, yes it does. So I want my clean plate back. And I can get rid of these two, put those underneath here just in case I need them. And I'm going to turn on all of my layers except for those 2 that were turned off initially. Maybe it was, I believe it was that one. Yeah, that was off. And I believe that one was off. Cool. So now this should render just a little bit quicker. Yeah. It's going to be much, much better. Cool. Cool. All right, so we've got all this stuff going on. So now the things that we're going to do is I'm going to create this mask that's going to mask out the background here, and I'm going to turn on a layer source that is going to light up my background a bunch. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a layer here. Well, maybe let's see, how should we do this? Should I mask out this, or should I mask out a black solid? Maybe I should do the black solid. So let's go to layer, new, solid, well, a gray solid. So we'll call this light layer background. All right, we'll put that on top of this here for a background and hit T. Pull T down quite a bit. And let's select our pen tool. And we are going to go ahead and light this scene up. Actually, one of the other things that well, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Let's do this. And start doing some masking. Come on. It's odd. Come on. Masking is our friend. We enjoy masking. This is what we were built to do. Mask. And we'll just keep on going. Keep on going. That's, what is that? Red Hot Chili Peppers? I heard about them in a long time. I mean, I know they're still going, but I don't know. They haven't really put out anything in quite a while. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just out of the scene. You're probably just out of the scene. Right there. Yep, right there. Masking. Going along. Along here. Go over. Over here. There. There, click there. There. Whoops. There. And keep going. Remember, in After Effects, masking is your friend, and you will be doing a lot of it. A lot of masking. Especially if you do anything complicated. Usually there's a ton of masking whenever there's stuff that's complicated. Oops. That down there. This over. This down. Push this over. Move this right a bit. This down. Go over. This down. Go over a bit. Over. I wish there was a speed up time button on this. I should create a highlight reel of just masking. That'd be funny. Going there. Turn this around. I still haven't got a shout out from that one viewer. How are you doing, watcher? I hope you're enjoying the show. I know we mask a lot if you're a returning viewer. But we will be releasing another tutorial, or 2 more tutorials this weekend. So make sure to look forward to that. One of them, we're starting a new segment called Quick and Simple that are going to focus mainly on things that you need to do on the fly. Like, say, if you need to do a really quick After Effects intro or something that looks very professional and clean, we're going to go over how to create one in less than 20 or less than 30 minutes, and with render times of less than 5. So that's going to be fairly interesting. We're also going to be creating more how-to tutorials on rendering in After Effects and what all the different render settings do, because I know I've been getting a lot of comments basically stating that, you know, all of the people who do tutorials online, they never render out their projects. They just show the tutorial and then they're done. So I'm going to focus on rendering in a few of these tutorials because, yeah, that's a very good point that I don't think a lot of people do make is how do you render for certain projects. Like, you don't necessarily need to render every single time in ProRes because that's great if you can, but some people don't have that kind of room, so people don't know exactly what settings are going to work best for them. So we're going to work on that here in the next couple of days. And I'll be uploading one more tutorial tomorrow for the quick tips, as well as we have a new tutorial from our good buddy Matthew, who is going to be building a 3D cathedral in 3ds Max back for Halloween coming up. So a lot of cool stuff coming up. Trying to be a lot more proactive with this channel. Down, do this, bring this down, bring that there, this over. Oh my gosh, almost done. Well, kind of. This down and pop this right on over. Okay, cool. There's that. All right. So that's that, and I'll just go ahead and bring this down here. Create a mask for my wall here after it saves. Create that mask. This goes over, and this goes around the bend here. Now we're going to mask our pyramid once again. Alright, keep going here. Oops, don't want that. Keep on trucking. I see we got another viewer. Welcome to the stream. We're working on the Black Mariachi in After Effects. Right now we are adding mask sources. We're masking so we can add a cool light source onto our background, and then we're going to use a really cool plugin that's going to allow us to create a light wrap. So that's going to be cool. It's going to be good news. Good news. As long as I can get this mask to work correctly. Which I know I can, it just takes forever. And I thought I was going to have all the masking done today. Silly me. I tried, though. At least you're not sitting here as soon as I get on here and be like, oh, well, the guy's masking again. Derp. Funny word, derp. What does it even mean? With derp. There's that. Go ahead. Okay. Now, technically, I don't need to mask out his head because this is going to be underneath our character. So, that's a plus on that. This over, bring it down, bring this over, bring it down, and we're masking right back down on the other side of our pyramid here. And these bricks are actually supposed to be gold bars, but I think the paint's still wet, so it's reflecting the light a little too much. So I'm probably going to have to actually end up, you're going to love this, masking our gold bars, applying a separate texture, as well as creating an entire new spec map for the gold bars. That way, whenever everything lights up, we've got a really nice metallic spec map going on our gold bars. Use that. Bring this down. All right, almost. Oh my gosh. Where am I going? Ah, I'm lost. I'm dazed and confused. Nope. Right? Maybe? Yeah, I'll do right here. Down, bring this over, bring that over, bring this down, bring that there. Oh my gosh, I keep right clicking. Why do I keep right clicking? Bring that. Oh man, that is way off. Part where there's not so much. There we go. And keeping on going. Keeping on masking. Move that down a little bit. Shot here. Ah, crap. Alright, we've made it to the surface, so let's do a decent map right through here. Bring that over. You see it curves around there. And then it curves right around through here, I believe. So we'll go ahead and make that right there. Push this down. And we're going to finish off our map. Right in through there. Cool. All right, so hopefully this will be the end of it. All right, so hit T and pull this up. Yay, cool. All right, now we're going to create this into 3D. And I'm also going to add a layer, new, well, actually, whoops. No. There you go. I've got a bunch of different light sources back here, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit Control D on the light source. And I'm going to make sure I'm enjoying that good. Really nice. So it makes it look as if there is a light source in the background. So now that we have all that stuff masked. Awesome. I'm enjoying that. That looks good. Looks really good. Cool. All right, save that. All right, so now we're going to add a light wrap. And for those that don't know what a light wrap is, basically on some of our masks, like say this mask, for instance, it's flat. There's no 3D, like there's nothing hitting it. There's just a flat layer. It looks very, very fake, if you will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find where my layer is, which should be the layer that's all the way down here on the bottom. Should be this one. Yep. And I actually have a plugin called Light Wrap. So if you don't have it, you can, I believe it's under, yeah, DigiFX. DigiFX makes like fantastic plugins. They were gracious enough to give me this package. So definitely check them out. Yeah, they have a bunch of great effects. So I've got this light wrap here, and I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to just apply it to the texture, or not the texture, but to the background. And automatically, that's going to add just that little extra that we were looking for. And you can change the parameters of this based on all the different light levels that you might have. There's just a bunch of stuff that you can do with it. But even just adding that onto the layer with the mask already has very, very good effects. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to change my wrap size just a bit. I'm going to bring it up. Whoops. Right now, I have this on composite mode to add. I'm going to change this to screen. All right. Now that did just enough, but I also want to see what it looks like with color dodge, because I know color dodge works almost just like light. But the one thing that it does do that I really don't like, it does saturate things quite a bit. So it makes it look very, very fake. So let's try classic color dodge, and hopefully this will work. But if not, I'm just going to have to use, yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to work very well there. I'm probably going to have to take out some of my blues in this later on. But, well, I'm stuck. I'm torn. I'm going to leave it at screen for now, just because it doesn't do that weird coloring, and then I'll go in for it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create, actually we're probably going to have to make the pyramid. Probably going to have to, yeah, well, no. Okay, next thing that we need to do is, I believe, turn our light on right here. Yeah, I think that's what I got to do. I've got to do this light thing. Okay. Which I need to add some things to my foreground pyramid layer. So if I've got these, copy those back here onto my pyramid PNGs, turn them on. That should help things just a little bit. Looks better. Cool. Okay. That makes me happy. Very, very happy. Not sad. Happy. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is, you guessed it, I'm going to create another mask. Oh, man. No, not really. I lied. So I've got this, and that's going to be my cave there, or my pyramid. So what I want to do is I want to find my lights right through here. So I believe they're on my right side. So I should have pyramid left, energy left front. It's funny, I didn't call them the correct names. They're all left. All right, so if I take this out, that's going to go behind. Don't need that one. Then I should have not that one. Let's see here. I don't think it's this one. Nope. This is why you name things correctly. I am not very good at naming these things. Oh, Jesus. Well, maybe I'm just going to have to move on until I can find it. Okay, there's that. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this layer, and I'm actually going to rename it energy right front. Do that. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to call this energy right front glow pyramid. I'm going to place it right in between my PNG layer and this light background. And that's going to go underneath our subject here, and it's going to light up the pyramid. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Gaussian blur. Drag that down underneath it, because it's just going to be creating the light. Okay. All right, so that should be lighting up that pyramid just a bit. Which it is. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's looking good. See, it's got it right all through there. Cool. All right, so there's that. Wait, hold on a second. I could just saw something I didn't like. Nope, never mind. We're good. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is I've got the cave back here. I'm going to go ahead and, you're going to hate me, but duplicate this layer. And I'm going to hit M, and I'm going to delete the mask that's in the background right here. And I'm actually going to pull this all the way on top for right now. Go all the way up top. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask out just the pyramid, because I need to have this layer to where I can pull stuff behind it. So I'll just go ahead and create a fairly simple mask, which it does need to be perfect. So the ones that do need to be perfect are the ones that are closer to the top. I'm mostly doing this mask all the way down here at the bottom, just in case there's just a little bit of leakage. Which I do not like that word, leakage. It sounds gross. Very gross. And we're just going to mask on up. Mask on up, right on up. All right. And here's where we're going to get more into like the nitty gritty. Move this up, move this over. I feel like I've done this 1,000 times. which I bet I have. But this is one of those things. It's like, welcome to VFX. Masking. Whatever happened to that game? Black and white. It always used to creep me out every time someone would die in my village. And all you would hear in your headphones was death. Oh, so creepy. I just about finished with this one here. There, right there. So, watcher, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream, or if you have been here for a while and I just haven't noticed you, I hope you're enjoying the tutorial, or really the live stream of our After Effects workflow, while I try to explain every single thing that I'm trying to do in detail and not bore you on your Friday night here. That and pull that down, push this, move this over. Push this down, put that down. Gold brick. Gold brick. Gold brick. And gold bricks are fun. Gold bricks are fun. All right, we're just going to go ahead and finish this off, and we'll get to more of the fun stuff. Oh, clicky, clicky, clickies. Clicky, clicky, clickies. Clicky, clicky, clickies. Clicky, clicky, clicky. And again, I'm not going to be perfect with this stuff that's way down here just because it doesn't really need to be perfect, because more than likely we're not going to see anything bleed past about a third of the way up. And I think we're just about finished here. Down, over, up, down, down, down. Closed. Cool. All right. Oh, it's hurting my clicker hand. Hey, Vic. Welcome to the stream. And welcome, Jeffrey Wilson, or Watson. Sorry, excuse me. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy our masking fun. If you remember, Vic, we were doing some of these lighting effects and stuff. So I made sure to try to do as much masking as the tough masking before I started the stream tonight. So hopefully we won't have too much more of the masking charades going on. All right, let's see. What was I doing? Light layer. I want this in front of my light layer. So yes, no, yes, yes. All right, so there's that. Actually, I want that on top of that. Cool. So if I do, this should bring in a lot of those light layers. So M. Did I do something wrong? What happened? All right, so there's that. There's this. Don't understand. Take that off. Put that on. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. Moving on. Okay, so we've got layer, new, solid. We're going to create another black solid. We're going to create that same fractal background that we did before. Okay. And we are going to type in fractal noise. Bring that down here, and we're going to go ahead and rename this fractal noise. And we're just going to kind of recreate what we were doing before. I don't exactly remember exactly what we used, but you can use something similar. It doesn't have to be perfect. That looks gross. Dynamic progressive twist. Twist probably isn't going to look very good. That looks really gross. Smeary. That might be the one that we used. I'm not 100% sure. Smeary will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and darken this quite a bit because I only need part of this to show. And I'm going to turn the complexity up fairly big and contrast up. Maybe turn up the brightness. All right, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll do contrast. What am I doing? Curves. All right, so there's that. So since I have a mask right here, I'm going to go ahead and copy. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do that at all because I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. I can just click here and make sure this is underneath. And I'm just going to create a mask just right through here. This is where my light's going to come from. All right. So now we can go to click that layer. I'm going to pre-compose this, move all attributes. It's going to be my fractal noise layer. That way, whenever I add anything on top of this, see, the footage is still crap technically there. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I hate when I do this. Ugh. So the footage is technically still there. So whenever you drag it up, it should be right there. But it now sees everything around it as pixels. So we got a couple of questions. So you may have done it at some point in one of the other tutorial videos that I haven't seen yet, but could you show us part of the Premiere timeline where this clip appears? Just trying to place this in scene context. Yeah. Let me see if I can find that actually. That is not in, which scene is that? That's one. Here we go. This scene, I believe it's this one actually right here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. So we've got, this is actually kind of in the middle of what we should be working on, but I kind of like to jump around so it stays fresh. So where is my CTI? I lost it. I lost my CTI. Where are you? There you are. Cool. So I've been working, this is right before I started this little show. So we have this dude walking into the cave, which obviously CC is still having problems with their Premiere. So we've got a guy walking into the cave, and then he's going, and there's this sniper dude going after him. He doesn't know, this guy doesn't know who he is. because of he's had amnesia or something over the past couple of years, so he's been in hiding and whatnot. And so he stumbles upon this cave, and he walks into it. Sniper kind of doesn't really follow him, but he's shooting at him through this cave, and he stumbles upon this golden pyramid, and that's kind of where we're in this scene. We're creating these light structures around this pyramid because he has this this rock, which is called the Black Mariachi, that triggers all of this stuff to happen. And yeah, that's where we are from there. But I don't want to give too much of it away because you're just going to have to watch the film. So yeah, so there's that. So that's where this kind of scene takes place. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some shine here. Pull this up. All right, I'm going to make it white because that's what color we're going to be using. I'm going to change this to add for now. And I'm going to boost the light quite a bit. And I'm going to set the point down fairly low because I want all of the light to be shining up from within. And ray length. Push up. Whoops. That looks like crap. I don't know. I'm really a fan of doing this color dodge thing. But it doesn't look like that's going to give me much help. Maybe if I do that. Pull this down here. So give just enough intensity. And then maybe duplicate that. Whoops. Nope. And then duplicate this layer. And then change this from classic and put that to add. That's not bad, right? Well, I mean, that's not too bad. Okay, we'll just kind of mess with this. But first, I forgot that I need to animate my fractal noise. Oh, it looks like my stream is running low. I'm going to try to keep this going. So I'm going to go ahead and animate this. So I'm going to play this real quick. Okay, so go to evolution and move this over and turn this up to 2. So it's going to go 2 revolutions. Oh, that would be good if I hit my stopwatch here. Stopwatch from 0, move over, hit 2 revolutions. All right, so we've got this blobby blob thing moving around. Okay, so we'll move back to our comp here. So now that should have changed it just enough to where this should be moving just a little bit. Cool, just trying to get an idea of what this is ultimately supposed to look like. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a ton of stuff that we're going to be adding to our pyramid here. Maybe I don't like this. All right, there's that, and it looks like this is just being a little bit too much. So I'm going to bring that in just a smidge. Whoa, a little too much. There we go. All right, so we've got that going. Cool. All right, that's looking good. All right, now we've got that, but another one of the things that we need to add is our little optical flare guy here. But first, we need to make sure that there's nothing else that I need to add beforehand. Which I don't think there really needs to be anything else. The only thing I can think of is maybe adding all this saturation and doing some other color corrections, which let's try that. Let's try adjustment layer. I want to just put it on this footage here. So let's go saturation since we kind of colored it quite a bit. Yeah, there is a ton of blue in there, so I need to bring all that down. Or actually, I can probably just do it here. Master, blues, not as much blue. Because I need to have this fairly white for our coloring people to come in and color it. Swap these reds here. Okay, master. Jesus Christ, no. Okay, kind of had it like right there. Because it's white and we want to keep it fairly white. All right, but I think I'm going to end it here for the night. We've been working on this for about an hour now, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it for now because it's almost 12 o'clock, at least at my time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. We're going to be back on Monday, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're watching this later, make sure to check out all the other awesome live stream videos that we've got. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Also, check us out at facebook.com/avidproductions479. Facebook.com/avidproductions479. Also, check us out at Twitter, twitter.com/tutorialgrid. And check out our website, avidproductions479.com. This is the Black Mariachi, and my name is Cherokee. Check us out some more.